So we decided that we were going to make it an ongoing assessment. So instead of delivering it all in one go, because obviously that's quite overwhelming for first years, we decided it was going to be a kind of assessment taken weekly. So for example, if the first week that we'd studied breakfast, then we'd have on the Thursday, which is the last period of the week, we'd have that little assessment for the breakfast. And it means that they were able to write their small paragraph or a few sentences on breakfast. And if they finish early, then obviously they've got the choice to extend or challenge themselves using their dictionaries, the extension sheets, or obviously the information that they have, that they can remember. But also as well, it means if they finish early, they can refer back to the previous parts that they've done, and if there's any correction code, they can take that opportunity to self-correct. And so then next week we would be focusing on lunch, doing the teaching that week, and on the last period of the week, doing the assessment. So again, they're accessing their what they can remember, they're accessing the dictionaries, the extension sheets, to try and make their work a bit more interesting. And obviously they've got a lot that they can do to kind of push themselves a bit further and make it more elaborate.
As Claire said, it's an ongoing progress, and it's something that I think that we start with this project in October, end of October, beginning of November. So we know that we have around 5 weeks to work with them to make them be ready for the 1st of December. That is when it must be posted if we want to get the reply in French for the pupils before they go on holidays. So weekly, we see one of the part of the topics and we evaluate them. They have everything in the passport, everything. They are very, very familiar with them. So they go to the passport, they know where they have to do it, where they have to read, and we always use the peer assessment, the correction code to evaluate themselves at the end. Next week we continue with the next one. So they are doing a piece of writing little by little, and they didn't even notice that they are doing it. So it's not that challenge, it's not that pressure on them that they have to write in French, what can be quite scary for them sometimes. They are doing it little by little, they don't even know that they are all developing that piece of work.